You guys, late last night, we figured out how to take a transcription in high level and lift out of it contact details, address, job description, anything you want, right? So now the business owner doesn't have to take these notes. He just needs to ask, knowing that in the background, all the pertinent information is going to be lifted out of the transcript and saved to the contact record. Check it out here. Hey, it's James again.
Hey, what's up, James?
Not much. I'm just going to do another test real quick. So I'm just going to say that my name is Amanda Hurst, and my address is 100 North, 200 South in Mapleton. And I'm interested in getting some drywall replaced and electrical outlet fixed, if that's okay. How cool is that? It's like we all understand this is possible, but now it's actually done. So shout out to my friend Chad Gray for knocking this out, and the future is bright. Take care, guys. Hey guys, James with the Marketing Show, and I've got Chad Gray on with us today from Call Recap AI, and I finally understand exactly the reasoning for what he's built, and it's because I heard that people are paying people to listen to calls and then to categorize whether those were like a spam call or whether those were a qualified lead. Imagine you're a marketing agency and you're trying to make sure that you're providing good quality leads. Well, in today's world, every call can get turned into a transcript. Now that transcript can get analyzed. We're even talking about taking, if someone says, "Hey, this is John from, Cascade Window Cleaning," they can extract that name out of that transcript and then store it in the field. So now instead of me like trying to jot down their address and all the notes, all I got to do is sit there and ask the questions, knowing that it's going to get saved to the transcript. It's going to get lifted out of the transcript. We're going to populate custom fields, create a call summary, tag that call as a spam, or maybe it was a qualified, or maybe it was just like one of those like 5-second calls where you like didn't know what happened. And so Chad is going to help me install this. I got this handyman client, and we're going to get this installed, kind of show you how it works. You can even have this stuff work retroactively. And so, Chad, welcome to the show. Sorry if I already took too much time, but
Oh, you're good,
how are
James.
you?
Good, buddy. I'm good.
And walk me through. We're going to get this installed here for, like I said, this handyman client, and see how we can. Because what he showed me this before, but I didn't really have a use case for it. Now I've got a guy. He's getting calls all the time, and so I'm going to be able to exercise this software and put it through its paces here. So
Yeah, this is really meant for people, businesses that take a lot of phone calls or make a lot of phone calls. That's the bread and butter. So,
yeah,
yep.
you said
But
it's four business. You said it's four businesses that are very call heavy, right?
call
Is
heavy.
that
Yep.
that's what you're saying? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, mine I just mostly do online. I don't really take calls but this guy's getting calls almost every day. And me as the agency, I want to know. In fact, I was just playing with the dashboard of just like I kind of want to have this dashboard. Okay, so this guy got 9 calls this week. And right now, out of the box, I've got voicemail answered and missed. But I'd really like to have a basic category of like, hey, 2 of these calls were irrelevant and 9 of them were qualified leads.
Right.
So to be able to have the AI listen to that transcript and make that decision, yeah, oh yeah, this was clearly a qualified lead. Man, even maybe a little summary of like, I believe the AI says, I believe this is a qualified lead because it was a call from the local area. They talked for, a minute or two and they discussed, maybe a little summary of why it said it was a qualified lead. I don't know, but
Well,
you
and
could
that's
just,
the cool thing about call recap is you really get to customize what those summaries come out like. So you can add,
yeah,
pretty much whatever you want to it. And then there's the built-in scoring feature too. So it's already kind of
yeah.
listening to the calls and scoring it based on how qualified they think the lead is. It's listening for like buyer intent and things like that. So
Yeah, yeah. How would I go about getting this in here?
yeah, so you can it's in the marketplace nowadays. So
Okay.
you can actually just scroll down a little bit on that menu.
Okay. App
Yep, hit the
Marketplace.
marketplace. Yep. And then it's
Okay.
called Call Recap AI, all one word.
There it is. Okay.
There, yeah, right there. You
Click
just
on
click
it.
that.
Do I hit install?
Yep, just go ahead and click install. and then it's going to tell you the price, and
It's
that'll
$30 a month. Okay.
correct and allow an install.
Is that okay? And do I have to pay any extra fees for any usage on top of that, or is that just my flat
So
rate?
we use your OpenAI key. So your OpenAI key is powering the actual transcription and the backend API calls. There is some usage charges, but it's fairly minimal, just like anything OpenAI related, you know. Barely, you barely notice it going down.
Okay, so what should I do here?
So you can, it's really up to you. In your case, I would say probably charge the selected sub account because your client, you want your client to pay for it, right?
Yeah. Okay, so then you're going to get an email like this and go ahead and click on create account.
And if you went through the marketplace and you signed up, this is the screen that you would land on, right? So if you went through that
Okay.
first way we went through, you're going to land on this screen to create your account.
Okay, location ID. I know I need to get that. So it's right here.
Correct. You'd
Yeah.
be surprised how many people don't know that.
Oh yeah. Okay, and I need to do a password. Let me go get one of those off screen here.
Now you should get a verification for just to verify your email.
Okay.
All right. And
Okay.
then this is where you would typically tell us basically the first box is what do you want the summary to look like, right? Like what key data points do you want to capture in the summary? Um,
Yeah.
do you want to know about timelines? Do you want to know about project details? Do you want to know about like what are the key data points that you want to see in that summary, right? Like it's completely customizable. So we want to make sure that you're getting all the key information that you know you need to get out of a
Yeah.
lead,
So,
right? So you can
uh,
just for example purposes, just make it real basic, and we can update it on the back end.
okay.
So key
Let me just let
project
me just
details,
let me just
talk
put
about
this. Let me
prices.
just have Claude do it. I'll just
Okay.
have uh what should I put here for a handyman getting calls or an AI summary service? I'm thinking project
And overcold.
details. Customer name, phone address, specifics, yep, size of the scope, urgency. Yeah, this is great.
Yep, that's a great list right there. So just copy that in
Just
there
copy
and
that.
yep.
Okay. It's asking if it wants me to tighten the list.
Nah,
How
it should be
exactly how you just paste this exactly?
yep, that should be fine.
Perfect. Okay.
And then
Based on your historical
if
data.
and yeah, basically if any of those are more important than other like any of the other things as far as qualification wise.
Mhm.
So
I would
so
say
maybe
details. I would say personal details and job description. Wait, what should I do with this 1 to 10 thing?
yeah, it's really for qualifiers. So if you're using the scoring,
Hmm.
in this section, I would say in this case, it's going to be different home services every time. So I would say people that have cash for the project would be a 10, right? Like people that have money for the project, people that want to start right away might be like a 9, right? Urgency, um,
So this
etc.
is maybe something along the lines of for lead scoring purposes. I don't know if I could fill this out. I would get without you, I would be a little bit like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
You know
Well,
what
with a customer, obviously, you know, typically the customer themselves is going to be filling this out versus you, right?
I mean? Uh-huh.
So they'll probably know what's more important to them versus
I
we're
got
kind
you.
of we're kind of just spitballing, right?
So, okay, so
But yeah, people that are paying people that have money for the project would be important. So I would say just that would be like a 10, right? People that want to do it right away, maybe a
What's
9.
the form? What's the format? Is this like
Just like
this?
that.
Is this
Yep.
just like
Just like,
that?
yep, just like that. And this is just like key buying phrases or situations,
Yeah.
right? My next paycheck, right? When taxes come back. It's like that kind of
Hmm.
thing. That kind of thing.
I don't know what to put here.
Just put
Let's
none
get
then.
started. Let's get
Yeah, let's get
started.
started. It's fine.
Look forward
And again, like
to
the majority of people when they fill this out, like
when can you come over?
yeah, when can you come over? Yeah.
Stuff
Just
like that.
yep, just like that. Just some stuff that expresses like urgency in them actually wanting to buy things, right? Like that would be someone who would be scored higher than someone that would.
OpenAI key. Oh, I guess I'll go make one. Okay, so you're gonna go and create an OpenAI key. Okay. I'll make a new one. I'm just gonna pause the recording. Okay, so I just went and got my OpenAI key and then I put it in the right spot on the form and I just clicked submit. So now what should we do?
So at the very bottom there, there's a button that says ready to connect.
Ready. Yeah,
Yeah.
ready to connect.
Then hit
Connect
connect to
to
GHL.
GHL.
I love how even though you're logged in, you still got to log back in. Does that every
Oh,
time. Yeah, go to the
is it gonna?
marketplace tab. Yep, you're good. It literally just does that. That does that every time. Then just hit next.
No, and this is where I pick the thing.
Yeah, make sure you pick the right sub account. And you don't need that voice feature. That's only if you're using
Okay.
my AI bots.
Okay. Go to
Okay.
dashboard.
Yep, we should be good.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, that's looking weird right there. I'll have to fix that. See how it's like going down, like going past the break. That's weird.
Oh, gotcha. Because it's so long.
Yeah, that's okay.
So AI tag. So what about this idea of like I want to have them tagged as a qualified call or qualified lead versus spam,
Right. So
yeah.
what you would so with the AI tags, here, I'll just give you a quick rundown of what each of those does real quick. Right. So
Okay.
AI tags will choose from tags that you already have in your system. It's
Mm,
not going to create new tags, right? But it
mm.
will look through your tags, and if it thinks that any of those apply to the call, then it will
Wow.
tag them. So if you have a tag that says qualified lead and you have a tag that says spam call, right? And it thinks it was a spam
Mm,
call, it will tag it spam call or it will tag it qualified lead, right?
mm.
So that's what the AI tags. That's AI tasks is listening for tasks. So let's say, James, you said, I'm going to send you an email on Tuesday, right? It's going to listen for that and it's actually going to create a task that says, send Chad an email on Tuesday,
All right, let's turn that on.
right? AI reviews is basically listening for good reviews that it could use. So,
Hmm.
like, let's say the customer says to you, "Hey, James, your the best GHL specialist I've ever worked with, and you've just been a lifesaver for me, right? Like it's
Even just
it's gonna hear
yeah,
that
even just
during.
like a sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I'm thinking just like just to have something flag and say, hey, that's a good review. You should go and talk to them or grab it or
Well, right. What it does is, so it listens for that, and if it hears something that it thinks is review worthy, right,
mm,
it's gonna fill that in a custom field in your GHL, and then I have an automation that you can find on that install page that we just skipped over. And it basically shows you how to set up your review gathering so that it will automatically plug that custom field into the review gathering, right?
mm,
So if it hears it and it says, "Hey, James, you're the best. I love you," right? It's literally going to fill that field in and it's going to trigger a review to go out to that customer saying, "Hey, you just told me on the phone that I'm the best and that you love me. Would you mind leaving that on a review?" And it literally has it in the review request, the statement, so that they can
yeah,
just
yeah.
copy and paste it. Because the one of
Okay.
the hardest parts about getting Google reviews is people don't know what to say, right?
Yeah.
So if you just give them what to say and it was their own words, they're like, boom, done,
Love
right?
it.
Yeah, super easy. And then AI spam is listening for people that are trying to sell you Google crap or Facebook
Yeah.
Marketplace crap. And if it hears it, it will literally mark that person as incoming DND and it will delete the conversation.
Nice.
So it's not in your
I
conversation
I
box.
would say I would say for me that I would want not maybe it's kind of like the AI tags, but basically to just have this thing. Like, hey, I'm going to analyze this thing, and then I'm going to say qualified lead or this or that. I'm just going to basically I'm gonna apply. I mean, you could easily create a new tag, right, with a API call, right?
Yeah, you could have it create new tags. I just don't have it doing that right now just
Yeah.
because it could theoretically create a small variation of a tag. You know what I mean?
Ah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
really where it comes. Like I
What
tried that
what
at
if it?
first, and it'd be like new lead, and then it'd be
Yeah,
like new lead space, and then it would be like,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, what if you had a a step before that says, and what if you could like right? What if right here I could say these are the four tags I want you to evaluate the call on, and then you kind of do a slot or an if else. So then it picks of these four qualified, spam. Really, will it really just those two for now?
yeah. I
Maybe
mean,
more.
yeah. I was
Maybe
gonna say
more.
if you made it like qualified lead or spam lead, right? Like it just having the AI tags would work for that function. But it would
Yeah.
also tag it with other things that it thought was appropriate that you had tags for, right? So you just
Yeah.
might
I
end up with a bunch of tags. That's all.
I think I th yeah, if I could have a feature request, it would be um let me have like my own little tagging, you
List.
know, yeah, my own little tag list that you can choose from those and only those. And it would probably be qualified call, yeah, qualified lead or spam call.
Might
I
be
mean,
able to do that.
to start
Yeah.
with. Yeah, I would that would be awesome.
Send that to me so I don't forget. But
Okay.
yeah, doable.
All right, what do we do from now? What do I do from now?
That's
From here.
pretty much it. You're good to go. So
Okay.
you really never have to come in here again unless you want to change like you know task off, reviews off, whatever.
So can I now use I heard that there's a way I can retroactively
Yep. So
um
click the install call recap button because we didn't do the workflow.
right here.
Yeah, just because I want to show how people how you would do it. So there's actually two little videos here that will show you how to install the workflows for the reviews and for
Okay.
the manual upload feature. So like if you have a call that was before call recap was installed and you want to get that
Mm.
recapped, you can still do it. There's just a little workflow that you have to install, which takes like 2 to 3 minutes. But
Okay.
I can show you how to do it, so you don't have to watch the videos. But I just
Okay.
want to show people where to
Where
find
to
it.
go? Yep, I'm
Yep,
pull those up.
yep. And
Okay.
then grab that webhook because we will need that webhook right there.
Okay.
Yep. And then just go into your location for the GHL real quick and we'll make the workflow.
Okay.
So just go to automation real quick. And just, you can just call it call recap or whatever.
Uh, okay. So so let's say it does the call recap. Yeah, how do so a call comes in, how can I like get that the actual call summary and have that like texted out to me and the client, for example?
So you could have it so that when a note is added, right, it sends that note out.
Mm.
Like that's how the
Like
people have been doing it mostly. So
okay.
so like they
Okay.
have
So
a customer, a trigger that says when a note is added, and then an
because
internal notification. Yeah,
that's where that's how it knows, right?
right. Yeah, because it
So
gets put in as a note, right?
yeah. So let's see here. But how would I filter it from other notes? Can I have it? Does it have a
Has
tab?
tag AI summary. Yeah.
AI summary like that.
Yep, just like that.
AI summary, call recap.
I mean, this is
So
not what this original workflow was supposed to
yeah,
be for.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Good call out. Good call out. So call recap, note forward, summary forward to internal users. Okay, so then I'm basically just going to do an internal notification. No, I guess maybe a
Yeah.
text or
Well, you could do an internal
an email.
notification with an email. That's what I normally do.
An email, yeah.
Yeah, you can still
Okay.
use internal notification, just do email. Yeah.
Yep. So James Hurst, and then I guess, man, I don't know.
I just
Uh,
normally do like admin at my domain.
yeah,
Like, because it doesn't matter if
admin.
it's a real email or not. So
Yeah, admin at allthingshandyutah.com. Okay, and then to user, particular user, I'm gonna put me in there, and I'm gonna put him, and I'll say new call summary.
yep. And then the message would be the note.
Yes, and so new call summary. Um,
Then I normally put like something in front of it. I'll do like new summary colon and then the note.
yeah, I'll fix this later, make it better.
Yeah.
So then what, you literally just go custom values,
Nope.
note,
Just recap.
description,
Yep.
note dot body.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. Okay, so now we'll go make another one of these. And this is for the N8N part of it.
Yep.
So we'll do that. Um, I'm going to duplicate this one. I forget what this one is. This is retro, like the retroactive thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Retro. I normally just like I'll make one workflow with like a couple of different trees in it. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I got
Yeah.
you.
But just put all of them in like a folder that says call recap so that way you know what they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Works the
Okay.
same way. Okay, and then this one, the trigger is going to be contact changed. And add filter, call for summary is the thing you're looking for. And then save trigger.
Where did that come from? Was that something you installed?
It was added when you installed
Yeah.
it. Yep. And then you're going to do an if step before anything. Yep. And we're just going to say call for summary is not empty.
For this guy here.
Yeah. Contact detail. You got to go contact details first. Yeah. And then call for summary. It's alphabetical. There's up a little bit right there. and then is not empty. Save. And then a webhook underneath.
If
there.
it's not empty.
Yeah, if it's not empty. Yeah. And then that webhook that we copy and pasted. Yep. And then save.
Oh. That's it.
Yep. And then publish that and save it. Or save and publish, actually. Save first, then publish.
I forget if my other one was published. It's not. No, no. Oh, it is published. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So
So
now
now I'm
if
gonna
you
go.
want, do you have maybe you have a call that we can load in there real quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll show you how to do it.
See, like here's a 2-second call. Right.
Yeah, it's just gonna be anything under a minute, you just get a transcript of the call. So
Right. I remember giving you that. That was
yeah.
my little guy. So okay.
Maybe pick one that's got a longer. You actually talk to the guy, or
Let's see.
that was like 3 minutes ish. 20 seconds.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Michael. I just wanted to call and inquire.
Okay. Should we do this one?
Sure.
Or I guess it's not going to give us true summary, but
Yeah, no, that's why I said if you want to pick a longer one. I think that last one was 3 minutes.
okay. Let's see.
No, not that one. The second one.
This one?
Yeah. Go.
This one here, 7 minutes?
There's a 7-minute one. Yep. Okay, so next to when you hover over that call, there's 3 dots that pop up. See it?
Right there. Wow.
Yep. Click the details. And what you're going to do is you're going to screenshot that little window right there.
Okay.
Okay. And now open up his contact real quick. And you're going to see a field under call recaps folder that says call for summary. Hey, where's the folder? There should be a folder. Try refreshing. Should have a new folder. There it is.
There it is.
And then see where it says call for summary. I'm just going to upload that
Mhm.
file there. And then if you wanted to do it with another call for the same client, you would just literally delete that file out and then load the new one in.
Okay.
Right. I was about to say, I think it saves by default because otherwise it wouldn't be selectable.
There it is.
Yeah, now you should be able to drag it from over there.
Can I just drag it right there? Oh,
Yeah,
now I
you
can
should.
drag
That's what I'm saying.
it.
You normally can drag it, but I'm normally on a Windows versus a.
So let me.
Yeah, there's normally a green save button at the bottom. I guess it just.
Yeah, I'm
didn't
on.
need it.
I have.
Oh, okay, it's there. It's there.
Okay.
It's there. So, assuming that we turn that workflow on, which I think we did, right?
Yes, we did. So we can go look and see.
Yeah, it normally takes about 30 seconds or so, but any second
I
now.
see someone enrolled in there now.
It did run. Okay, cool.
I can see it's in someone's enrolled.
Yeah, so give it just a few seconds and then go check the notes.
Just a second. Okay. So go and check this contact.
Yeah, it can take up to a minute, so you might have to refresh a couple times. It just
Okay.
depends on how slow the AI transcription is going. Every day it's different.
Oh. Interesting.
So something about the way we formatted the prompt made it come out in a.
You talk about when we first inputted in those those things?
Yeah. So somewhere in there, it might have said something like, put it in this format. But we can change. Let me go change the prompt for you. Hold on. See,
Okay.
this is a typical process. So when we first sign someone up, right? The summary may have something in it that it shouldn't, or it's missing something, right? So there's always a little
Yeah.
bit of back and forth the first few days with customers normally, just
Okay.
trying
That's
to
good to
tweak
know.
it. Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Just to tweak it to get it the way they like it, right? And then once they get it the way they like it, it's really hands off
Just
after that. So,
set it and forget it.
yep. So in this case, we would need to just change the formatting so it's more of a standard uh, text paragraph versus
Yeah, yeah. Versus JSON or something.
yep. It looks
So-
like it's not even like full JSON, it's like partial JSON. So I'm actually going into the prompt real quick and we will just update it.
Now, in theory, do I have an email firing that's for my other email? My call, no, let's see. So I have call recap summary. So how come did that not fire?
It
Let's see.
should have. I don't see an enrollment.
No, no added AI summary. Call recap.
Go make sure the tag's on there. It should be.
Okay, so you mean go back on this
Yeah, check the
contact?
contact and make sure the tag's on it. It should have an AI summary tag on that contact now. Oh,
Yeah, I saw.
I wonder if it ran before the summary tag got added. Maybe put a little wait step in there. Uh
Okay.
does it have the tag down at the bottom on the left?
Uh, oh, over here on the left over here.
Yeah, it should have an AI summary tag.
I did see it. Yeah, right here.
Okay, so that was what we put in the qualifier. So it was a new note added with AI summary, right? So
Yeah.
that should have fired the workflow. Okay, change that a little bit. What do we think? Like 3 to 4 sentences, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
I mean, you don't want it too long, you know what I mean?
No, no.
The
Especially
notes.
if
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll switch on summarize in 3 to 4 sentences. And you can literally just run that same call again. Just delete that
Okay.
picture, re-upload it again. Yeah.
Okay, I will.
And we'll see what it like. This is normally how I'll jump on with someone, we'll run a couple of test calls real quick and then just get it the way we like it, and then bam, you know. For some industries I've got, summary prompts that are pretty solid for like, so if you're like a solar customer or whatever, normally I'm just going to use one of our solar customer prompts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, depending on the different industries.
Let's go put another one through. I guess I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, just grab a random
I
one.
know yeah, well, I know. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Wait a second. Okay, so he texted us in that one. Um, okay, this I think this should have been a
Yeah, that one's
oh this okay, right there. This
343.
one
We got
here?
enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. So there's no way that you can just add this guy to a workflow. You can't just take that contact and
No,
what's the key
unfortunately.
information that you need out of here?
It's pulling all
The
the call
times?
data. It's pulling all the call data out of that picture.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
got you.
Like I have an OpenAI step that's analyzing the photo and um taking that
Dude,
information out.
dude, my little handyman guy doesn't know what he got himself into. because
See, isn't it annoying, dude? I'm telling you, annoys
see
the
this.
heck out of me.
I don't know. This is another thing here. Like, could you lift that this kind of because he's getting texted stuff like this all the time. Like, here's my name and email. Could you lift
And
it out of
so the funny thing is, GHL is supposed to pull that info. Like GHL automatically is supposed to pull the name, email, and phone number.
really
Yeah,
out of the conversation?
out of text. Out of
Yeah.
text. Not out of phone calls, but out of text. GHL is supposed to extract that info. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't.
Hmm.
But yeah, we could. I mean, it
That's not
wouldn't
really
really be
your
part.
thing.
It's not really part of call recap, just because it's not a
Yeah.
call, right? But like, it would
Yeah.
be fairly easy to make a tool that would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my text bots do that. You know what I mean? Like, if they're having a conversation back and forth and the customer gives info, and it's something that there's a custom field for it, it automatically extracts that and then puts it in the custom field.
Dude, that's looking a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a
That's pretty much it. There's much more to talk
yeah.
about.
So the only thing left, if you go back to any of the contacts real quick, I'll just show you. So there is a field called AI summary, and it's got an on-off button. Um, just so you know how the functionality of it works. So that AI summary button right there that says on and off.
Yeah.
The first time you click that on, um, it's going to score. Okay, so the first time you run, right, this AI summary feature and you turn it on for a customer, it'll score it. So the first interaction that it has after that is on, a score gets populated in there, whether it thinks it's qualified or not. That's why it shows you he's got an 8 there, right? So I thought it was a pretty decently qualified customer, right?
Yeah.
So best practice is to turn it on when you have your first actual conversation with the customer, right? Because you may call 3 times before you actually talk to them,
Hmm.
right? And you might get a voicemail, and if it's scoring on the voicemail, it's going to give it a 1, right?
Okay.
And honestly, do you need a whole bunch of notes in your box that say, "Hey, I left a voicemail for the customer"? No, not really, right?
Right.
So best practice is to turn it on manually, right? If you're using the scoring the first time you talk to someone. If you don't care about the scoring, then you can make a workflow that just says contact created, turn AI summary on, right? And then you can have a tag that's like summary on, and you can just add that to all your existing clients that are already in the CRM so that it's on for everybody before and after, right? So if you don't care about the scoring, just make a quick automation that says contact created, summary on, tag added, summary on, right? And then make
And
that so that it turns on.
when the summary is on, what happens?
So
That's like
that's what triggers this to actually work, right? So if the summary is
oh
off, it won't work, right?
well
So if you
how
turn that off, like it's not going to work. So, um, well, it's working for the manual because you don't need to have it on for the manual function.
yeah.
But what I'm saying for
So
automatic like call pickup of every single person that calls, if that AI summary is not on for that customer, it's not going to run,
okay.
right?
So I have a inbound call, new incoming phone call. Would this be the place to add it? New
Yeah, I
incoming call
mean,
and just
yeah, you
turn
could do it. Yeah, you could do it there.
update contact.
Yep. Well, no, yeah, contact field. Yep. And then call for it's AI summary, and then on.
AI summary
Yep.
on.
Yep. So that way, when a call comes in, right,
That's
and
just like the
then
global on off button for the whole thing.
right, and but that's just for incoming calls. So like, if they're doing an outbound call, right, they would still need to manually turn it on with this setup.
Okay.
With this setup, right?
Yeah, yeah, currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, again, if you want scoring, which scoring for me was one of the biggest features when I made this, I was like, wow, the scoring's awesome, right? Because I
Yeah.
can literally sort my leads now by that custom field. And I can say I only
Yeah.
want to see my 9s today, or I want to see my 10s, right? And I don't have to call the 1s or 2s that aren't worth calling, right?
So if I could just turn this on here and do the AI score,
Yep. And then you can literally sort by
there's
score.
my
right?
Yeah.
So if you hit that down and up arrow next to the score up at the top,
Yep.
right?
There's my
Like
best lead
you
right
can
there.
literally, yeah, you can literally start with your tens every day and work your way down your list and spend your time on the people that are actually going to close versus calling the people that are like
So
not worth your
this could
time.
work. Have you seen anybody using this with voice AI as well? Like it
Um,
would do.
so it does actually work with voice AI. I discovered that randomly. Because it's still technically a phone call and it still comes through the
Yeah.
same way. So it will
Yeah.
actually, but then you kind of get a double summary because the voice AI is already popping a summary in there, right? So you're gonna have like
Sure.
two different, but it does work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So I would say my two biggest requests is, like this little ability, like basically let me give you the list of tag telemarketer, too short of a call, and a qualified lead. Like maybe let me pick those four, and then you decide
No, I like that a lot better,
which
honestly. I think that's
which
a great idea.
rather than just and then yeah, like look at this tag here that it gave me: conversation, home improvement, painting site. I mean, actually, that's not bad in a way. But I do like that. Let me limit you to
That's what
what
I'm
you
saying.
all.
It can go a little crazy on the tags, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's why I said
But
like
see,
if you're using it for automations, it's not
yeah,
like tags for
yeah.
automations. You don't want to use that feature because it'll
Let me give you a list of tags that I allow you to do. That would be one request, and the other
yep.
one would be is yeah, if I can have you lift out of the transcript their name and address and maybe project details or any other custom fields.
Well, so if it that's the thing with custom fields. So you got to just name the custom fields properly, right? So that it
Mm-hmm.
knows what to fill in,
Yeah.
right? So if it's like, does customer require painting, right? Is the name of the custom field. It's going to know that if it mentions, hey, I need painting, that it should fill that. You know what I mean?
Does that
Like,
already work today?
no. I'm just trying to tell you,
Okay.
like, because I
Okay.
have that function working in my AI bots, right? So
Uh-huh.
I'm just really going to move it over here is all I'm doing. It's the
Okay.
same functionality. So,
Okay.
but I'm just telling you, like, the in order for it to work really well, the custom fields need to be clearly named, right? So that you know
Yeah.
what they are. Like if they're ambiguous, right, it may not work
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind. But like
Okay.
names and
Could you
addresses and stuff like that, that'll be
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Could you look at the name and then maybe also look at the key to determine what that thing is about? You know what I mean? Because sometimes the key might be more descriptive than the name.
The key for what? Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So if I go
There.
to custom fields here, maybe AI.
That the
Yeah,
key.
so let's
Yeah.
say AI
Well, the key
summary.
is literally normally it's just the
It's
actual name of
yeah,
the field. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Usually it's the same, but this can be yeah, they can be different. I just was thinking
I
you could
think you
look at
can
the
put you can put a description down there, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you noticed
I'm
when you went
just
to edit there, there's actually a description underneath. Um,
right
yeah,
right
right
there.
there. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
that would pull in there too, so that might help.
I was just thinking, yeah, like you could try to figure out what this thing is about based on the name, the key, maybe the description, and then go from there.
Right.
But okay, so
But yeah,
if you
both
want
of
to get
those
started
features I
with
think are
this,
doable. So
go to themarketingshow.com/call recap AI. And with that being said, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.